Expand the operations of important missions that are knowing the planet Mars in depth. Receive an affectionate welcome to this new documentary. If it is the first time, I introduce myself. I am the engineer Hiddekel Morrison and I appreciate you decide to see this educational content. With details of the extension of 8 important missions dedicated to the exploration of planetary science, especially the Red Planet. I invite you to be part of this new scientific and technological adventure. From the perspective of an engineer. Let's start. The National Aeronautics and Space Administration of the United States, NASA, announced the expansion of important planetary exploration missions that will allow us to continue knowing the planet Mars like never before. Missions include InSight, Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter, Mars Odyssey, and Curiosity, all of which have been critical in expanding our understanding of the Red Planet. Following extensive evaluation, NASA has expanded the planetary science missions of 8 of its spacecraft due to their scientific productivity and potential to deepen our knowledge and understanding of the solar system and beyond. Most missions will span 3 years, however, OSIRIS-REx will continue for 9 years to reach a new destination, and InSight will continue until the end of 2022, unless the spacecraft's electrical power allows for longer operations. Each extended mission proposal was reviewed by a panel of independent experts drawn from academia, industry, and NASA. In total, more than 50 reviewers evaluated the scientific return of the respective proposals. Remaining 8 revolutionary missions that will continue to contribute to space and planetary exploration, as we will see below. But first, I ask you to support us by liking this video, sharing this video with your contacts, and subscribing to this channel, turning on notifications, so with your support, we can continue to frequently generate interesting documentaries on aerospace technology and the universe. Thank you for contributing to the creation of educational content. Planetary exploration missions are very important to be able to know better and take care of our own planet Earth. NASA announced that the extended missions will provide an opportunity to take advantage of the large investments made by the U.S. Space Agency in exploration, allowing continuous scientific operations at a much lower cost than developing a new mission. Pointing out that maximizing U.S. government money allows missions to obtain valuable new scientific data and, in some cases, allows NASA to explore new targets with entirely new scientific objectives, without the need for new large budgets or investments. These are the 8 missions that expand and their valuable contributions to the understanding of the universe, the planets, and the in-depth understanding of the planet Mars. First up is the Osiris Apex mission. Principal Investigator, Dr. Daniela Della Justina, University of Arizona. The origins, spectral interpretation, resource identification, security regolith explorer, OSIRIS-REx. Mission is currently on its way to return to Earth to deliver the samples from asteroid Bennu that it collected in 2020. OSIRIS-REx Pi Dante Loretta will remain in place for the primary mission, while Della Justina begins her role as newly appointed Pi for Osiris Apophis E Explorer, Osiris Apex. Renamed to reflect new objectives for the extended mission, the Osiris Apex team will redirect the spacecraft to rendezvous with Apophis, an asteroid approximately 370 meters, 1,200 feet, in diameter that will come within 32,000 kilometers, 20,000 miles, of Earth in 2029. Osiris Apex will go into orbit around Apophis shortly after the asteroid's flyby of Earth, providing an unprecedented close look at this S-type asteroid. It plans to study changes to the asteroid caused by its close flyby of the Earth. And use the spacecraft's gas thrusters to try to dislodge and study the dust and small rocks on and below Apophis's surface. The second mission is Maven. Principal Investigator, Dr. Shannon Curry, University of California, Berkeley. The Mars Atmosphere and Volatile Evolution, Maven, mission plans to study the interaction between Mars' atmosphere and magnetic field during the upcoming solar maximum. Maven observations as the Sun's activity level increases toward the maximum of its 11-year cycle will deepen our understanding of how Mars' upper atmosphere and magnetic field interact with the Sun. While the third mission to expand its operations is InSight, Principal Investigator, Dr. Bruce Bannert, JPL, since landing on Mars in 2018, the interior exploration using seismic investigations, geodesy, and heat transport, InSight, mission has operated the only active seismic station beyond Earth. Their seismic monitoring of Marsquakes has provided constraints on the interior, formation, and current activity of Mars. The extended mission will continue InSight's seismic and meteorological monitoring if the spacecraft remains healthy. However, due to dust buildup on its solar arrays, InSight's electrical power output is low and the mission is unlikely to continue operating for the duration of its current extended mission unless its solar arrays are cleaned by a dust devil happening on Mars. Atmosphere. The fourth mission is Lunar Reconnaissance Orbiter, LRO, project scientist, Dr. Noah Petro, GSFC. LRO will continue to study the surface and geology of the Moon. LRO's orbit evolution will allow it to study new regions far from the poles in unprecedented detail, including permanently shadowed regions, PSRs, near the poles where water ice can be found. LRO will also provide significant programmatic support for NASA's efforts to return to the Moon. While the fifth mission is Mars Science Laboratory, MSL, project scientist, Dr. Ashwin Vasavada, JPL, the Mars Science Laboratory and its Curiosity rover have traveled more than 16 miles, 27 kilometers, on the surface of Mars, exploring the history of habitability in Gale Crater. On its fourth extended mission, MSL will scale to higher elevations, exploring critical sulfate-bearing layers that provide unique insights into the history of water on Mars. The sixth mission is New Horizons, principal investigator, Dr. Alan Stern, SWRE. New Horizons flew by Pluto in 2015 and the Kuiper Belt Object, KBO, Arrokoth in 2019. In its second extended mission, New Horizons will continue to explore the system-distant Sun. 63 astronomical units, AU, from Earth. The New Horizons spacecraft can potentially perform multidisciplinary observations of relevance to the Solar System and NASA's heliophysics and astrophysics divisions. Additional details about the New Horizons science plan will be provided at a later date. The seventh mission to continue operating is Mars Odyssey, project scientist, Dr. Jeffrey Plott, JPL. The extended Mars Odyssey mission will conduct new thermal studies of rocks and ice below the surface of Mars, monitor the radiation environment, and will continue its long-term climate monitoring campaign. The Odyssey orbiter also continues to provide unique support for real-time data transmission from other Mars spacecraft. Odyssey's extended mission duration may be limited by the amount of propellant remaining on board the spacecraft. And finally, the eighth is the Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter, MRO, project scientist, Dr. Rich Zurek, JPL. MRO has provided a wealth of data on the processes on the surface of Mars. On its sixth extended mission, MRO will study the evolution of the Martian surface, ice, active geology, atmosphere and climate. In addition, MRO will continue to provide an important data transmission service to other Mars missions. MRO's CRISM instrument will shut down completely, after the loss of its cryogenic cooler has ended the use of one of its two spectrometers. NASA's Planetary Science Division currently operates 14 spacecraft throughout the Solar System, has 12 missions in formulation and implementation, and partners with international space agencies on another 7. As usual, we appreciate you informing us. It is a real pleasure to be able to provide you with the main news, trends and developments, about the most important aspects of aerospace technology and the universe, from the perspective of an engineer. I am the engineer Hiddekel Morrison and I invite you to meet again in a future installment.